Hell yeah. How do you guys feel about a CDL player tier list pre-Miami? Big Eel with a tier 1 for 26. Welcome back to Zin City. Thank you. How do you guys feel about a pre-major CDL player tier list? I might hurt some feelings here. You me a team one? All right, guys. Player first? Player first or... Player... Okay, so first it's players or teams? Let me rearrange this so it's easy. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Players? Okay, you guys want players first. Tub with a prime. Welcome to Zin City. Fernie with a tier 1 gifted. Thank you, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everyone, welcome. We're going to run a beautiful tier list. Probably hurt some feelings. Why not? Down. Plaz, who is that? I don't know who you're talking about. RU, what's going on? She like Mike. Guys, can I get a W spam roll call, please? I need everybody in here. I need everybody in here dropping a W in this chat room right now. If you're with me. I appreciate you guys tuned in. I was late today. I had to get a haircut. I had to go to the mall and get some items before Miami. Just keep spamming W. I want to see as many W's as possible in this fucking chat. And we got some first-time chatters. Guys, welcome to Zin City. My only ask is that you guys drop a follow on the stream. It's our final stream before Miami, and I'm going to my girlfriend's parents' house for dinner. Probably leaving in about 2 hours, but up until the second I have to leave, I'll be with you guys. Just follow it. Hell yeah, thank you. All right, let's hurt some feelings. Ladies and gentlemen, first in the tier list, the MVP of the stage so far, Shotzi. Our first player placed is the MVP of the stage so far. It's Shotzi. This is based off all of stage 2. Oh no, this is just current. There's going to be some recency bias because I think you have to have some recency bias in there. This is going to be based off. I'm right now placing players where I think they currently rank at this point in the year, heading into Major 2. Heading into Major 2, that's what I have. Are all the players here updated? Okay, yeah, they are. Okay. Damn. I might be hurting some feelings here. I can't lie. It's going to be a weird one. Presentation mode? I thought I was in presentation mode. This is presentation mode. Oh, and F1? That's not it. It's not working. F11, that's what it is. F11. Okay, chat, here we go. Let's hurt some feelings. Damn, this is going to be hard. Let me just preface this by saying, yeah, I'll move the cam. Let me preface this by saying, I love all these players. I truly do. At least, like, for example, I'm going to put Arcides in the D tier. And I hate to do it because I love Alec. But the team has been struggling. So it's hard for him to be sort of thriving personally. But I think it's a fair assessment right now. I hate to do it. I'm also going to put Assault in the D tier. I think LAG's been struggling. I think Assault was pretty solid stage 1. Yeah, kind of have to be as fair as I possibly can be in a situation like this when teams aren't performing very well. Dude. I think I need to put Clay in the D tier as well. I think Clay has the lowest KD of stage 2. The team has been struggling. Clay's been struggling. I'm going to throw Fellow in there next to him, too, because Fellow's been struggling as well. And listen, I'm good friends with Clay, so it hurts, but I can't make a list like this. And Clay would probably be the first player to tell you he's been playing like shit. I mean, he's tweeted he's going to be better, blah, blah, blah. But I'm going to hurt some feelings. You know, I got some close friends I'm putting low on here. But hey, it's what I got to do. I'm going to put Attach in the S tier. I think all stage long leading up to Major 2, I think Attach has been lights out. I think he's been consistent. I think he's been taking over maps. For a while, people were calling him a kill whore, but I think Attach has been playing damn good, man. I think Scrap still belongs in the S tier. I think going into the Major, Scrap is still obviously an S tier player. So I think it's fair to throw him there. Let me change this to just A as well. Yeah, I mean, Scrap's still been popping off. Also, for FaZe, where's FaZe at? I'm going to throw Selim in the S tier. I think MC's still been absolutely slaying. He's been clutch. He's been doing his thing. I don't think I need to expand on that. So I think right now I'll put him in the S tier. I'm between C and D for Awakening, man. I think Awakening. Yeah, we can put Simp in the S tier as well. That's fair. I think, and this one will really prove I'm not being biased. I mean, I love Big Joe, one of my favorite teammates. Right now he's struggling. On top of Awakening, speaking of Rocker, I want to throw Lamar in the B tier. I think Lamar has been playing pretty damn. I think Lamar so far this stage has been the best player on Rocker. I think he's been their most consistent player post Major 1. So I think putting Lamar in the B tier is pretty fair. I think Lamar's had some great maps. I'm not going C for Lamar. I think right now B tier is good for Lamar. Ghosty, I'm gonna put Ghosty in the A tier. I see some people saying A plus. I think Dan is a good A player currently. I think that's a pretty fair spot for him. Dashy S, I can agree with that. I agree. I think Brandon has probably been A plus. Okay, chat spam and A plus. If I'm being super strict, already 2 million S. That's fair. I mean, once again, I'm gonna be not biased about this list. I'm gonna do my absolute best. Like I think AG has been A tier, not even A plus this stage. I feel like Ant has been like the shining star for us in this split. And I'll go A plus. I'll go A plus for Pred right now. And I was going to put Ken in A, yeah. I mean, Sam's kind of reading my mind here in chat. We should probably put chat on the screen here if possible. But I think this is a solid. I mean, Ant is far and away S tier right now. I think there's an argument for Brandon in the S tier. I think there's an argument there, but I mean, putting him at the top of A plus, I think is fair. I cannot put Gwen in A plus. Absolutely not. Not right now. I think stage 1 I could have. I think right now Gwen I'm going to put in the B tier. I'm going to put him in the B tier. Actually, I'll put him in the A tier. I think Gwen A is fair. And then Tej, I'm going to put B. Where's the C? I'm going to put Linz in C tier. I'm going to put Linz in C tier. I don't think Linz has been good at all this stage, if I'm being pretty blunt about it. What are you guys talking about? Why are you guys arguing with this? Have you guys seen Rocker this split? Now this is stage 2. I'm pretty much basing this off of all of stage 2. if I was going whole year, I'd probably put him in A. I think he was. I think Linz was. I think there was an argument for Linz in S tier first split. Linz has been awful stage 2, if I'm being blunt about it. And I'll put Vivid in there next to him at C tier. I mean, I think all of Rocker has been struggling. Once again, I think Lamar has been their best player. I'm also going to put Hydra in the S tier. I think that's fair. I don't know what to do, chat. Should I be doing like the whole year? Like, because I think COD changes so much that if, for example, if I put Linz in the A tier, I think that's horseshit because he's at an awful stage too. Okay, yeah, we'll do Justice Split. So far, just a W list for Justice Split. You guys think? Right now, this is solely off of stage 2. Nothing else. This is stage 2 only. Attach is not S. You are insanely faded. Insanely. I'm going to put Estriel. I'm between B and A for Estriel. I think Estriel has been LAG's best player through their struggles. I think B is solid for him. As much as I love Diamond Con and Fame, I'm going to put them both in the C tier. I think, once again, Estriel's been their best player, and I feel like these placements make sense. I was the biggest Diamond Con fan stage 1. I think he's been struggling a little bit, just to be blunt. For Slasher, I'm going to go A for Slasher. Honestly, I think A for Austin is solid. I think he's been Boston's most consistent player. I think he's probably like one of the least talked about players on Boston. I like Slasher at the A tier. I like Slasher at the A tier. I'm between. I think I'm gonna go Snoopy and C. I think I'm gonna go Snoopy and C. I mean, all of Boston hasn't had the best stage, but I do think Slash has been like flying under the radar. Am I tripping on Slasher? You think Slasher B? I'm okay to put Slasher B. I'm gonna put Slasher at the front of B. I'm going to put Slasher at the front of B if that's what we're going to do. Draza, I'm going to go A+. I think Draza has still stayed incredibly consistent and been playing well for FaZe. Yeah, and also throw Clean X and A+. I agree with that. I'm gonna go A for Envoy. I saw someone say A+. I think Dill is currently A. I feel like A+. He's not this stage. I don't think he's been at the A+ level consistently. These Vegas play, I don't know what to do with Nero. Nero, I think there's an argument for A+, but I think he's slowed down a bit. I feel like Nero and A throughout the split has been pretty solid. I think Nero, I'm between A and B. I don't really know because I feel like he started off super. Actually, no, I actually agree with Octane. Octane's in the chat right now. I know we don't have chat on the screen, but I'm going to do Nero in B and I'm going to put Geo in A. I think Geo is 100% been an an A player this split. 100%. And now, people are saying Purge C. And I think that's faded. I think Purge is B. I'm not sure if you guys have been seeing, but Purge has been making game-winning plays. He's at a solid stage. His numbers have come up quite a bit. But more importantly, he's doing exactly what needs to be done, and I think Purge B tier is fair. Sib A? There's an argument for A+. I think Dante's slang is... I'm going to go A+, actually. Looking at the list, because I'm going to put Caesar in A. I'm going to go A+ for Sib. I think his slang's been unbelievable. I think Caesar in A is solid. Kremp, I'm gonna go B. Okay, yeah, we can do Kismet first. A plus or A, chat? What are we thinking for Kismet? Are we thinking A plus for Kiz or A? I think A. I think A. I think top A is a fair placing for Kiz right now. I think Kremp's been playing good for Thieves. I'm gonna put him at B. I saw some people saying Afro A. I'm not sure if whoever said that was smoking absolute rocks or what, but yeah, Afro has unfortunately not been playing too hot. I think D is fair. Nasty? I'm gonna give Nasty C. I think Nasty's been struggling too. I mean, and usually I'm a big fan of Nasty. I think Nasty's potential is, I mean, up here, really. A plus, A tier, like very, very solid player. I think right now Nasty and C makes sense. I will not switch Nasty and Kremp. Kremp's been better than Nasty. Kremp has been better than Nasty. Disagree. This split only? You guys think Nasty's been better than Kremp? Am I on Mars? Dude, Nasty's been playing like way below the level he should be playing at. Kremp has a 0.8. Is it really? Maybe I'm blinded by their most recent match. I'll switch it. I'll switch it. I have no problem switching it. I don't really care enough about... Well, it's not the way to put it. I don't really remember the beginning of the stage, I guess. I don't know. But definitely the most recent matches, Kremp has been better. You do. Yeah, maybe I'm remembering the whole stage wrong just based on recent matches. All right. I'm okay with Nasty and B and then Kremp and C. We'll move the players that are on the bench or drop down. Brezzy? Brezzy, I'm between D and C. Yeah. Oh, man. It's tough. I think Brezzy's been struggling a bit. Hook? I'm thinking B for Kyler. I think Kyler's been their only... C? Dude, I think C is a little harsh for Kyler because I feel like Kyler's doing everything he can on a shit roster. I'm gonna go Abuza and D. They are no, not C out of respect. C out of like, or oh, C out of respect for Kyler. I don't like. If we're rating individual players, I don't think Kyler in this list is insane. I'm keeping Kyler in B. I'm keeping Kyler in B. Disagree all you want. I'm going to keep Kyler in B. I think Kyler's literally, when I watched him play, the only player I'm like, okay, Kyler's actually doing something on the map. Evasive, welcome back for 33 months. Thank you. Biased? This is probably the least biased list I've done in my entire life. I have close friends of mine in the C and D tier. Insight A plus. I think we can all agree on Insight A plus. You can maybe argue top of A, but I think A plus for Jamie. See, all the chat's saying A. High A. I haven't really been ranking them like that. I mean, I moved Kismet to the top and Flasher to the top, but don't actually look at the actual order, really. That's fair, actually. I'm okay with that. Priesta BC? I'm going to go Priesta and C. I'm going to go Priest and C right now. I think Asim's been a little better than Priest. I just don't know whether to put Asim in C or B. Asim is C, if not D. Guys, don't look at the order. Don't say low C, high C. It's not. It's just C or B. There's really no. What are we doing with Abizi? Are we throwing Abe in A or A plus? What do we do with Abe right now? I think stage. If we're going just off this stage, I think A plus is fair. If he wouldn't be an A plus if this was on stage 1 as well. I have no idea where to place these Heretics players. I really don't know. I actually have no idea where to put. Lucky is not an A. I don't know. I feel like they all take turns having decent series. You know what I'm saying? Lucky B. I'm actually okay to put Lucky in B for this split. I'm going to put Methodz in C. I see everyone saying Methodz B, but I think Methodz in C, especially compared to stage 1. I think Methodz in C is fair. Bickle, A plus. Lucky, no way he is better than Priest or Asim. I disagree with you. I'm going to go Eric and D. I will. I do think their past couple matches, though, Eric has turned up a bit, but you guys are right. We can't have super recency bias based on their recent matches. And then after, when I'm done, I want to debate with you guys and see if we should move anybody around. Vickle. I think Vickle's in C. I don't want to put Vickle in D. I think Vickle's been playing all right. All right, so barring any changes upcoming, this is the list I have going into the Miami Major 2 for the CDL. Some of these players are very hard to place. I want to talk about Kenny. I want to talk about Kismet. I think Ken and A is still very good. I'm not sure why people are gassing it up when I place someone in A instead of A plus or whatever. Like, these two tiers are very close. I mean, being an A tier player means you are one of the top players in the world. So let's start with Kenny. Do we think Kenny should be A tier or A plus? I think A is solid for Ken right now. If it's up to me personally, which it kind of is, I think A this stage is fair. They went 7-0. A is still incredible. He's been doing his role very well. His slaying has slowed down a tad. Whereas probably stage 1 I would have had him an A plus. But it's based on his slaying alone. I'm gonna have him in the A tier. I saw someone say Pred S. I think I think the only player for us right now that is 100% undebatable in the S tier is Shotzi. And before I would put Pred in the S tier, I would put Brandon in the S tier. If just off stage 2, I would have moved Dashy up to the S tier before I moved Pred up to the S tier. Pred is our best player. We're talking about strictly performance on stage 2. So there's arguments for all 4 of our players being our best players at different times. This is stage 2 only, guys. Dude, I may move Gwyn down to B. What do we think about Gwyn this stage specifically? Gwyn is better than Tej? I agree with that. I mean, I'm between keeping Tej in B or moving Tej to C. I don't really know. I think Tej still has been solid, but I think I think the type of player Tej is, I'll put Tej in C for now. I'm not moving Lens to B. Lens is staying in C. Gwyn's better than everyone in B. I mean, if you're going on the year and like, sure, the player I would pick up right now would be Gwyn. But like, if we're going just off stage 2, I'm not sure how I put Gwyn in the A tier. The team is fucking terrible. Like, he doesn't even look good anymore right now. He looks okay, but he's not out there doing his thing. He's only in B because his team is shit. It's not like, we all know he's an A capable player. I think Lamar is the only decent player on Rocker right now. I still think Austin's been solid. I think Estriel's LAG's best player right now. Nero and Purge been doing their thing. Nasty, I personally still think he could be in the C tier. Tyler, I do like in B. And Lucky, I like in B. But I will say, Thieves have been playing pretty well this stage. So I do think, like, Dan and A is fair. Did we all agree on Ghosty and A tier? Are we all in agreement on that? What do you guys think? W list or L list? Right now, no changes. This is the list right here. Complete L? What would you change, Droops? What are you changing? Stage 2 only. It's such a biased list. Who's it biased towards? I have literally one of my best friends in C tier. I'm boys with Clay. I have him in the D tier. Who am I biased towards here? Shotzi is the best player of the split so far. In what world is this biased? Snoopy and C is criminal? No, it's not. Top 3 Lynn's haters? No, I think Lynn's stage 1 was incredible. Attach is not A+ this stage. Attach is undeniably S tier this stage. That's how to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my pre-Major 2 tier list. This is what we're rocking with. You could always argue certain players in different tiers. It's borderline impossible to place every single starting league player in their correct position. For example, you could argue Insight A+, you could argue Kenny A+, you could argue Nasty moving down to the C tier. It's borderline impossible. I think that's fair. Dude, I kind of want to put Dashy in the S tier. I'm going to do it. It's my fucking list. I don't care. I'm putting Dashy in S. I think Brandon's been unreal this stage. I'm not sure how you can argue Brandon has been unreal this stage still. Why are you guys saying no? Give me a reason as to why. Why? I want to see a good reason why Brandon's not in the S tier. He's been good, but not Shotzi good? No one's been Shotzi good on this list. There's not a single player next to Shotzi that's been Shotzi good this stage. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players next to Shotzi, and not a single one has played as good as Ant this stage. You can't base it off that. I'm still not reading. I have yet to see a good reason why Dashy's not in the S tier. Not a single one. He's not on the same tier as Scrap and MC. Why? Lynn should be A or B? No, he shouldn't. I'm debating moving Kismet up to A+. Or I just call it here. I'm going to call it there. That's the list. Guys, this is my pre-Major 2 tier list. We can go back and forth all day. This player should be here. This player should be there. It's borderline impossible to do it. Appreciate you guys joining me. I appreciate the opinions, too. A chat's pretty split on a lot of these, so it's cool to see where people lie when it comes to player opinions, but let's get back into some games. Yeah, we got Weber with a tier 1 for 3 months. Welcome back. Rogue Shack with a tier 1 for 15. Welcome back. Appreciate you, bro. Evasive, welcome back. I think I got you. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Touchable. You save this. Download it in case I want to tweet it. Yeah, give me some damn W's in the chat, man. I enjoyed the nice little healthy debate around where some of these players lie. Oh, wait. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. How could I possibly forget? This is going to be way easier. This is going to be way easier. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. The pre-Major 2, pre-Miami Major CDL team tier list. I'm going to start this off hot. D tier Royal Ravens, D tier LAG, D tier Rocker, D tier Surge. We can call this the dog shit tier. We can call this the dog shit tier. And let's see it. Optic Texas is currently the only undefeated team in the league. I'm going to put them in the S tier right now. Undefeated, reverse sweeping New York, playing lights out, doing absolutely incredible. Now, the real question is, who else is an S? Is it New York or is it FaZe? I think right now you have to go New York. New York beats FaZe. FaZe gets upset by LAG. And then we put Atlanta FaZe in the A tier next to Ultra. Call it how you will. FaZe and Ultra have looked a tad bit more vulnerable than Optic and New York this split. Stage 1, if we're talking stage 1, FaZe and Ultra are honestly miles above both teams. Just to keep it completely non-biased and to be as blunt as possible. We're talking pre-stage 1 or right after stage 1. FaZe and Ultra were in a tier above everybody. And that's just simply not the case right now. Wait, this is actually way easier than I thought. This list was as easy as it gets. LAG is not in C. You're on crack. Rocker's not in C. You're on crack. Hitting on LAG, why? They're awful. They lost to Seattle. Slammed by Seattle. They upset FaZe when FaZe was testing map pool. You want to put LAG a tier above just because they had one good series? Boston is not B. This is the list. Let's tweet it. Let's see what the people think.